Audi Q3 2018, pass the ProPlus. Chances of this happening are slim, but if someone asks you to picture a premium crossover in your head, this is probably what it would look like. It's Audi's new Q3, now in its second full generation, ready to follow in the huge success of the first. More than 1.1 million Ks have been sold so far since 2011. For perspective, Audi has only managed to flog around 600,000 TT Coupes and Roadsters since 1998. So, yes, take one look at the Q3 and you'll know its design won't exactly upset the crossover status quo. Heck, it won't even upset the status quo within modern Audi design, many more angles than before. Wheel arch bulges that are a nod to the original Quattro, a front grille big enough to swallow a house, scrolling LED lights front and rear, optional, and very cool, wheels from an RS6 Performance. We could go on. At least there are some tasty colors to brighten it up a bit. Turbo Blue and Pulse Orange, pictured, are particular favorites, although we're pretty convinced few will choose the latter. Shame. It's a bit like Ready Steady Cook, remember that TV show? Chefs would be given the same ingredients but asked to put their own spin on it. Modern Audi interiors are the same, almost all of them share a common part spin, albeit a plentiful and well-made one, with some of the cars in Audi's portfolio featuring different methods of how those bits are arranged. The Q3, for example, has the ubiquitous virtual cockpit as standard regardless of trim, one main touchscreen, so half the A6, i7, A8 etc. minus the haptic feedback, lower switchgear from the new A1 and the climate control unit from the A3. Nothing groundbreaking, but it's all inset in a well-built and roomy cockpit. Little details like a slim Alcantara finish that runs across the top of the dash are a cool addition, as are the rev and speedometers on the optional larger virtual cockpit that are little more than a graph line that rises and falls, like the dials on a Lamborghini Reventon. It's generously equipped, too. Entry-level sport cars come with LED headlights, MMI nav Pro, virtual cockpit and lane departure as standard. Step up to familiar S-Line and top-of-the-shelf Vorsprung spec for more kit. If practicality and desirability are at the top of your agenda, the new Q3 will carry all of your stuff/family/friends and look good in a modern yet reserved way while doing it. But boy, oh boy, is it dull. The engine range ticks all the boxes, it drives pleasantly. It looks inoffensive and slots neatly into the updated, ever-growing Audi range. Few premium crossover buyers will care that it brings little to the party when it ticks off many of the basics with ease, but when rivals like the jazzy BMW X2 and near replacement Range Rover Evoque are so much better to drive and the Volvo XC40 does such a better job of being alternatively cool and supremely comfortable, the Q3 by comparison is just so vanilla.